welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We just finished a DLC, A Woman's Lot, with Teresa. Now we will be back with Henry, so let's get right back to it. Okay, we need to dig up this dead man for his ring so we can pay back Miller. Is that his name? I know he's A. Miller, but what was his name again? I was going to say Mud. No, that's our dog. Miller, his name is Miller. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, no. Pishek. Okay. Alright, we are hungry. I'm sure that we just ate. Hey, Teresa, wash yourself. I can't remember if we were washed or not. I feel like we've been doing Teresa's quest for a while. So I feel like it's been a while since we've been back with Henry. And we can't run, of course. We need a trader so we can sell all our stolen goods. So maybe we can store our stuff here. This is our new home. I don't know what these maps are. Like, I'm not gonna do this. This is too confusing. So is that where the treasure is, maybe? Is it here? Look, we'll have a look. We have very little nourishment. Let's eat a cabbage. Let's eat another cabbage. Let's eat another cabbage. Alright, that's fine. Let's take Bianca's ring off. Let's put everything we're not wearing away. We're still over encumbered. Let's go exploring. If only we had a horse. Are we tired? Oh, we have no energy. Do we need to have a nap? Thankfully. I'm so sick of seeing no time to waste. Alright, let's sleep for an hour. Energy, I think we only need like, we'll go 2 hours. Have a 2-hour nap. I don't like naps. I usually feel worse after a nap. It just makes me feel groggy and gross, usually. Oh, are you cooking? Drop into pot. Let's see if we can cook. Oh, we'll drop something into the pot. Bacon, maybe? Let's do it. So is it not done cooking? Is that why we can't eat? That's cool. I like that. Oh no, our lentil mash. Oh, I'm just so used to like just looting absolutely everything. But I need to remember that food goes off, you know? Buy lentil mash. You're trying to use equipment that demands better abilities than you have, so its effectiveness is greatly lowered. You can find out exactly what the item demands in the inventory. What do you mean? Oh, minimum agility 6. Right. Well, it's the only sword I have. What's my agility like? 2. Fuck. Alright. Well, we need a sword. Oh, see, I think stats like this to level up would be really good. Decrease our sleep needs, our hunger needs, our thirst needs, our everything needs. That'll be good. Stats like that would make things easier. Is there a level cap in this game? I hope not. Okay, I think the level cap is 20. Which is a little bit, which makes me a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. Oh, we should have a dog with us. Do we need to get him? Talk.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Skalitz, remember? You want to go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
The most important, which is obedience. It tells you whether your dog obeys you or not. Its level will keep falling with every injury, and also if you neglect your dog for a long time. If obedience falls too low, your dog will stop heeding some of your commands. That's what happened with us when we were Teresa. If it falls to 0, your dog will run off and it will take some time before he comes back to you. During that time, you won't be able to give him, obviously, because he's not here. Feeding and praising. Yeah, doing it several times in succession over a short period of time is less effective than feeding and praising him regularly. Okay. I don't think we have...
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
I don't think we have anything. Salami, here you go. Not the healthiest food for a dog, but... Here you go. Praise.
That's a good boy.
Let's see if we can find this treasure. Yes, we did it. Let's level up our vitality by running and jumping a lot.
Damn it, I wish I was able to swim.
Okay. Let's go back. That's a warning, I think. Go back or you will die. Oh, look, a little campfire. Energy 60. We just had a nap. Let's go to sleep. Let's sleep for the night. And then wake up first thing in the morning. Because being up at night might probably affect us as well. You know, our circadian rhythm and everything. Sleep. We'll sleep all night.
Hey, young fellow, you can't sleep here. Go and find a bed of your own. Out!
Oh,
How dare you sleep in someone else's bed? Get lost!
I thought this... Alright, sorry, fuck. Isn't the food ready yet? Where can I find a shovel?
Where can I find a shovel?
There's one right outside, leaning against the cart.
Alright.
Can you tell me... What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters, but this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
Tanner. Oh, trader. Let's go get our shit so we can sell it. Right around the corner. All of this for $8. Alright.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Young Sir Hans is our governor, but Sir Hanush is his guardian till he comes of age. That's not a day I'm looking forward to.
I can't get him to seek or search yet. So it's in a mine? Yeah, I don't care about this right now. Alright, let's go dig this body up. Ooh, I'm going to be picking every single little flower or herb. I want our herbalist to be high. Ooh, so we can learn something. Okay, like, is it, can I, how many things can I learn though? Like per level, you know? Alright, so I can only level up a main level. Alright. Oh, 20% worse. I hate this. I hate this good perk but bad perk at the same time. That's good. 20% lower. Okay, so I can't learn anything else. Okay. We're anticipating getting into trouble. So but there's so much to learn. I think what I might do as well, I might play this off camera and just do all the tedious stuff there, like pick herbs and maybe hunt, just to level up my character a little bit, like all the tedious tasks. I might do that. I might need to do that because I can't, yeah, because you guys don't want to see all that. Yeah, see, I want this perk And I also want leg day, because leg day is important. So we're already halfway to level 4, so marathon. A skill book on vitality. $54. Ooh. But we can't read. Yeah, I want to get it. How much are these? $100 for 3 or for 1? Whoa, 100 for 1. Shit, okay. I think it's good to have bandages on hand, you know? We'll get 5 of those. $27. What the fuck? I'm not made of money. Remove all. No, I'm not paying. No, we already have some. Fucking hell, everything's so expensive. Does she have any lockpicks? That's what I was looking for. No. You've got good stuff. Who's that person? Doesn't look. Oh, she's carrying something. Okay. Like, why does she look so sad? This is very pretty. Look at that tree. Oh, so beautiful. Why isn't anything happening? People are gonna hear that. Yep, here we go.
Hey!
What? Talk. Not long ago you buried this convict.
This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict,
Play on his feelings. Fuck, we're only 4. He doesn't have feelings. He's an executioner. He was my friend.
was a friend of mine. He had a ring on his finger that I gave him for luck. And I figured, since he doesn't need it anymore...
And you think I rob corpses, so I must have it?
It's possible.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't be fool enough to bury him with such a valuable ring. Or am I wrong?
You're right, I do
Ooh.
have the ring. But actually, it's a worthless bauble. You can have it for a few groschen.
Okay. 20,
What's
alright.
the deal?
Here it is.
Oh,
What?
okay.
This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Headmaster.
Can you help me with training my dog?
Certainly.
Ooh. Do I have to pay?
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right. But it will cost you.
Oh my god.
Maybe another time.
Oh, look at all these dogs. Oh, sorry. Fuck.
Hey!
Sorry.
Is something the matter?
No, it's not. Interesting sight. We discovered an interesting sight. I mean, it's pretty. Okay. What's so interesting is some trees have been uprooted. Could just be some wind. I don't know. Not very interesting to me. It's pretty though. Stop! God. Rattay. God. These things are creepy. Creepier than any scarecrow I've ever seen.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
Alright.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right, let's see what we can do about that. Take care.
Oh, well, if I knew that. No, I don't have anything to sell. But what do you have to sell? Ooh. What if we buy all of them? I want to see how much they cost. $368. What's this? Skill book. Pickpocketing. I doubt I'll do that. $92 for 5 lockpicks. Oh my god. Remove. God, we can't buy anything. Everything's so expensive.
Miller Peshek from Rattay sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the? Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller.
Yeah.
It's a custom of ours. Testing
I knew
fledglings
it!
in the
I
trade
knew
with
it!
a nice little
Oh,
goose chase.
I knew
We
it!
need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
I knew it. I'm like, is this hazing? Am I being hazed right now? Oh. How can I sell stolen goods?
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're, properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses
Right.
something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Sure.
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
No.
The commander of the guard. Sir Robard. I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg army
already
and
done
steal
that.
a few waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
Fuck.
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 waffen rocks to make it a proper stink.
Waffen. Oh, I was because I stole 2 shields from Talberg, and I thought, oh my god, like, is that? Oh, you can count on me. All right. Well,
Consider it done. What am I to do with the waffen rocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
all right. Let's go see Radzig and let him know what happened. Oh, fast travel. Yes. That's so cool.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabiller of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I have to tell Sir Radzig what happened to his sword. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith. Let me in. I have to tell him.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
You can't just expect me to walk into the middle of a battle.
What battle? Sigismund's gone.
Maybe so, but the land's still full of ruffians, and I'm no soldier. Besides, there's no need to go right now. Everything's well hidden, and it won't be sprouting legs and running off.
And how are we supposed to live in the meantime? On dirt and air?
It's not that bad.
Not that bad. I woke up with a rat in my blanket. A rat.
Come here, young fella.
Was that his wife or his mum? Hey, Baron.
Hal! What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape.
The
The
Tempest.
entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
What?
Hey, you. A word in your ear.
Vagabond. What do you want?
Good health to you, sir.
What are you hanging around for?
What are you hanging around for? Don't you have any work to do?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and reduced me to beggary.
What's it about?
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only, I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket. And since then, I can't even set foot on the square without the catchpoles pouncing on me.
So you're a pickpocket? All right, get to the point. But keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera.
Honestly
He
begged.
claimed I stole them and took them for himself, the swine. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine,
No.
where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too. What do you say?
I'm not a thief.
I'm not a thief. Find someone else.
A pox on you, your kin and all your descendants. Call yourself a Christian, turning your back on a neighbour in need. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Weaponsmith. Artisan.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Oh, so I can't buy anything, or? Alright, so I have to actually do it. What am I doing? I didn't know how to sharpen a sword. Am I doing it? What about this side? Did I do it? Condition 74. The weapon must be honed along the whole length. You select which part. Okay. Ooh, if it's too steep, you can dull the blade. Am I doing it? It's 76 now. Okay. I need some meat for doggo. Fucking cabbage. Is there anything else? Oh, fine. What's that skull doing on my screen? Oh, look at these empty streets. Oh, butcher. Alright, so how much money do we have? 53. So chicken has more nourishment. Let's give our dog rump.
Look what I've got for you.
There you go. So I can't like check on him, you know, to see how he's going, if he's hungry or not. Obedience 100, good boy. Conrad Hagen. Maybe I should buy this because we can't even really use this. I think we should buy a measly little axe. Yeah. Alex.
Good health to you.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it. Same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they?
I noticed some of the Skalitz men look like they've been in the wars. Has something happened here?
There's a local brawler who takes on all comers for bets. If you beat him, you get some silver. If you lose, you have to do his job for him.
Oh, I'll have to look into that.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I was attacked.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion.
I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
Yeah.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks. What about our Sir Radzig?
Sir Hanush gave him the whole of Perkstein for his use. He seems to be bearing up well considering all he's lost.
How do you like Rattay?
It's well fortified and well situated. And they won't get us as easy here as they did in Skalitz. And there's everything a man could want. Armourer, swordsmith, apothecary, taverns.
There's a lot.
Could have turned out a lot worse.
There's a lot here. Oh my god. Get out of here. Can we stop this, please? Oh my god. Whatever. I guess this is what we have.
How are the Skalitz refugees faring?
Oh, me and the
here
rest
we
of
go.
Sir Radzig's men are alright. We live at the castle and we've got everything we need. But the others are just making it day to day. And they've lost everything. It's charity and arms for them, and the locals ain't as generous as they was. God knows how much longer we'll be stuck here. It ain't good.
How do you like the new castle?
It's a fine place. About the same size as Skalitz Castle. Sir Hanush don't mind lending it to Sir Radzig, because he's got an even bigger one at the other end of town. Have you ever seen a town with 2 castles before?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard anything about those savages who attacked us?
I heard they're called Cumans. Sigismund brought them here from Hungary. By all accounts, we got off lightly. They say, in other places, they impaled people on spikes, skinned them alive, and even worse. Fucking heathen swine.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees.
Yeah.
There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, So he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
Mm-mm.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage. But you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
Mind your
What you say is
business.
certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well. Believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
Yeah.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
The dialogue in this game is so good. It's so natural, you know? Like, it's so realistic. I really like it. Just the way that they act. It's like I've met people like this before kind of thing, you know? It's really good. Does anyone... Look at... Oh, we must be down the stairs. Does anyone here need help?
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could be. Berthold, our local gamekeeper, was looking for help with something a while back. Why don't you ask him if he still needs help? Oh, and another thing. It might not be to your liking, though, on account of it's the executioner who's looking for someone. At least, that's what I've heard. Of course, folk here don't want to have anything to do with him. Only the more they avoid him, the more they gossip about him.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could...
I don't know.
Okay.
Any work for me here by any chance?
That depends. How's your hearing?
What?
I said, how's your hearing?
It's perfectly fine. You don't have to scream at me. I mean, why are you asking?
Because there is this one little job going, but I need someone who knows the area well and has good ears.
I ought to be able to handle that.
Fine. So here's the problem. My friend is a birder, and he left a few rare nightingales with me for safekeeping. They're good to trade. Rich gentlemen hang them caged up in their chambers. It keeps their wives from fretting when they're off drinking and wenching.
I see.
The trouble is the nightingales are gone. I don't know how, but the birds have flown.
God.
Hang on, surely you're not asking me to go flapping around looking for birds?
Yeah.
Not exactly. Luckily, their wings are clipped, so they won't be far, and the watchman in the tower told me they headed off toward Vranik. I have traps prepared. It should be easy enough to catch them in those.
Fine, but how will I know where to put the traps?
I hear they like pine woods, and there's a pine-covered hill just before Vranik.
Right, a bloody great wood.
That's just why you need to listen out. Nightingales have a distinctive song. When you hear it close by, you set a trap on the spot. They kept twittering away the whole time they were here, so
I don't think I want to do this.
I'll sing them to you.
I can't wait.
It went something like this.
What? People keep birds like that in their houses? It's like the sound a cat makes when you pull it by the tail.
You know how it is. The gentry's got all manner of odd tastes. The question is, can you remember it?
Can you repeat that?
Of course. Remember it now?
Can you repeat that?
Of course. Remember it now?
Oh my god. Yes.
Yes, I'll remember.
Right. Here are the traps. Don't forget, once you hear a nightingale, set a trap nearby. He ought to be caught in it after a while.
I'll do that.